Greetings, traveler. Welcome to Forge of Lore, where we tell stories through Dungeons and Dragons. It's a Halloween episode. Let's see who's who today. Up first, we got... Oh, I don't know why that played. Eric, who are you?
Sorry, I let out a loud fart. I'm Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop. This is just a stapler, look. See?
Sick.
Yeah.
All right. And then up next, we got Emmy.
What's up, folks? I'm Hella. You know, the goddess of hell.
Nailed it. And we got... What you got, Sam?
I'm just a warrior in leather armor.
I dig it. And hey, who's this?
I'm a creepy painted bitch. And hold on.
Oh God, there's a reveal.
Hold on, you don't have a shirt on under that.
Ah, it's even creepier.
Ah!
Oh my
it's
God.
even creepier.
Oh no! What?
What is
I can't see.
What is
hold
that?
on.
what is this?
What is that?
Oh
Is
my
that
God.
happening?
an eye? Now it's on the opposite
know what?
side of your face, buddy.
Fucking I'm Joshua!
Hey, you're a very painted Josh.
You painted your glasses, dude.
You painted your
No,
glasses.
that is condensation.
Oh my God.
Josh is currently covered in white paint because he
What the
thought
fuck, man?
he could
I
make it
thought it
work.
was gonna be nice, and it wasn't nice. I'm gonna
What was that supposed to? What was
Amazing.
that supposed to be? A little eye for your
Amazing.
mask?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh man.
I
All right,
shaved.
guys.
Can you guys see? I shaved. I look good.
I can't see. Look at
at all that
Joshy.
white.
I look like an old man with paint all over my fucking
Oh no!
No,
All right,
people were
guys.
saying
Oh my
that,
God.
that you look younger.
All right,
Oh,
guys.
yes.
Well, hey, it's the Devil's Holiday, and that calls for the Devil's Game. You know, the one consisting of math and playing pretend. Let's play some D&D. Roll it.
Woo!
Do you guys remember that time you slaughtered an entire gang of scavies? Gendry revealed the unseeable with flower. Marcus was revived. Niphirim studied the artifact, and Sideric dreamt of the destruction of Asgard. No biggie. In a long battle that kept tipping the scales back and forth, you finally defeated the last of the scavies in an effort to recover an ancient artifact you were tasked to receive. After good looting, Niphirim identified the artifact to discover that it's known as a Radiant Capacitor, and seems to be some sort of very powerful electricity generator or storage. You removed it, discovering that it was apparently powering the building. Meanwhile, an exhausted Sideric took a nap, dreaming of Heimdall and the fall of the city of the gods. And that is where our story continues. So you find yourself in the scavy base, having just removed. In fact, I do believe the lights are out. As you disconnected, the lights flickered out, and Sideric woke up from his dream.
What was that big old buzz sound? Was that me or?
Might have been you. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything. Well,
And
so Niphirim is holding the artifact as she is studying the information through her Fragna device, and she just kind of sits there blinking as she stares at it. Oh, all right. Well, gentlemen, I'm not really sure how to explain this. But this thing here, it's called a Radiant Capacitor. And now, from my understanding of the tech of the Ymir, capacitors are somewhat of a storage unit. It's an energy storage. They use these, and I don't know what on earth for. I use them to make weaponry and things like my boots work. Small things. But this is incredibly powerful. It has powered this entire facility. And I've never seen anything like it.
The little energy meter it showed when it was scanning it, like you're used to scanning a capacitor and it showing like, you know, like bloop, 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 bloop. But this one is like literally off the scale.
This one is like literally off the scale. I don't know what to make of it. If we bring this back to the Tybalts, which I really think we must, we need to let them know just what they're getting into. At least Oscar deserves to know.
Now, a reminder, Cedric, you just woke up. You maybe heard this across the room, but you're across the room in almost total darkness. You see, okay. I believe she had some lights over by the access panel across the room, and that is the only light you see. Because you're human, right? Yeah.
Yes. I do have two stones that are casting light.
Yeah, so I wake up and I'm like, oh, wow, that dream, wow, that was, oh my God. And then I look around, I can't see it. Have I gone blind? Oh, it's just...
Cedric, we're really, over here.
Okay, I'm coming. And I pull out a torch, I light it up. I'm coming.
Hi.
Did you have a good nap?
I did. I dreamt of my god. It's amazing.
Neat.
Also, some possible shit going down. He said something about, "Are you ready, young one?" And then shit started. It looked like this beautiful city started crumbling down, and there was screams of women and children. And I think some shit's about to go down.
Would any of us recognize this omen?
Anyone that wants give me a religion check?
Ooh, I had that.
Do it.
That's a 21.
14.
Cedric, take advantage.
Okay. Thank you.
Said 15, Niph?
14.
Okay.
I got a 21.
Yeah, you did.
I don't know if anybody heard me.
Did you roll, Gendry?
Not a religious man, I take it.
Actually,
no.
Okay.
Fidgety butt.
I got a 15.
15.
Nice.
Yeah. So, pretty much all of you understand, Marcus and Cedric more, that the prophecy of Ragnarok, or Story of Ragnarok in the Norse mythology, a little like the Marvel movie, it's essentially the story of the end of Asgard, the land of the gods. It's brought on by Loki and some other of the Jotun, the monsters of the kind of Aesir kind of butt heads with. And
buttheads.
And essentially, Loki and several other monsters lead the destruction of Asgard, the Golden City, which of course rings a bell to you, Cedric. All those buildings were gold.
Are we in Fimbulwinter now, then?
Like, one of the main things, there is the winter that happens in Midgard prior, but essentially, like, there's Surtur, the fire giant that lays waste, Heimdall, whose namesake Josh's sword takes, is the watchman of the Aesir, the gods. He has sight beyond sight, hearing beyond hearing. He can hear a blade of grass grow from across the planet. He can see and hear all, and he is upon seeing the start of Ragnarok, he is to blow the Gjallarhorn, his horn, to signify and signal everyone to prepare for battle. In this battle, Odin, pretty much all the Aesir die, almost all of them, except a few of their children. A couple are, Baldur's brought back, but everyone kind of faces off. Odin goes against Fenrir, the giant wolf. Most of them kill each other. Like, the good guy and bad guy dies. So, but yeah, that's essentially, you feel like you kind of, it was a vision of Ragnarok, the story of Ragnarok.
Very nice.
All right.
And
So
you
after-
saw this in a dream?
Yes, it was a beautiful dream. I dreamt of Heimdall and I tried to give him my sword, and it was very nice. I feel quite rested.
Well, good for you.
Really, that nap couldn't have been more than like a couple minutes.
Hey, shut up. I slept nice.
There's godly magic involved, sir.
To be clear, it's
Okay.
not a long rest for you yet, but yeah, you do feel you feel kind of your exhaustion is gone somehow.
For flavor.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
That tasted like a long nap. Pretty nice nap.
Yeah, it was a power nap.
It
Because I'm a powerful
short
man.
rest.
So then he says, all right, well, if we can get back to the task at hand,
Yes.
I do believe that it would maybe be prudent to hold this item until we really understand what their intentions are. Perhaps maybe they know how powerful this thing is and intend to use it to maybe create another situation like what we had with the king.
I don't know. I don't really see the Tybbalds as being particularly intelligent when it comes to things like this, and I haven't gotten a very nasty feeling from Oscar or Orvar for that.
On the
matter.
face of it, yes. I mean, none of them seemed like the sort, but that would be how they'd want us to think, wouldn't it?
Well, of
and
course, yes.
To that end, if we don't do our due diligence and we give it to them and that kind of situation does happen, we're responsible for
Well,
giving
what
it to them.
exactly are you suggesting?
Well, I think that perhaps maybe we should hold it in a safe or relatively safe place and approach them and just kind of ferret out, once and for all what's going on, what their intentions are, and then go from there.
With the intentions to give them the device, yes?
I mean, if we find that no harm, no foul, I guess so. Yes, I'm not going to be the first one to do the right thing, so to speak. However, I do think that another course of action could be to give it to the king, as the king does seem to be on the side of good and
The
and
only
right.
thing I do bear concern for is that if we don't give this to them, they will kill us. Orvar will be ordered to track us down and murder us each, one by one.
And
Or
you're
at the same
afraid
time.
of you're afraid of him, are you?
Of course, yes. Haven't you
Well,
seen him?
The fact that he had to get us together and gather us, and then I guess he could have done this himself. I'd imagine.
Against that many men, I don't think it's entirely likely.
So you proved my point then. So you're saying he couldn't have taken them, but we did. So
Gendry,
therefore, we're stronger than him.
Gendry, you and pretty much everyone would understand that the kind of life of an adventurer, obviously a hard one. You start kind of young or middle-aged or whatever, you work yourself up, you become more powerful and more skillful. There's a point though that just like kind of any career, you kind of promote and become a manager more. And it's actually a pretty common job for kind of older adventurers to be hired to collect crews like Orvar did for you. It doesn't necessarily mean that they can't hold their own. In fact, they tend to be very good at what they fucking do, which is why people hire them to, because they know what to look for, because they have most of those skills. You get the kind of feeling that, like, and he kind of mentioned this, is that Orvar knew that there were an entire gang of scavies there, and that was a lot for one person. I mean, you guys are 4 people, and, like, 3 of you went down, 2 of you went down.
Right.
So it doesn't necessarily mean that he can't hold his own, but yeah.
And could he take us all four at once? Iffy. But do we plan on staying in a group forever? I mean, I don't know what
about
your
the rest of
plans
you,
are.
but I remain undeterred. And I'm confident I could take care of myself in that situation. However, as we are part of a group, it is up to you. You have my vote.
What do you think, Marcus?
I think that we need to hold to our vow and return the item that we have been contracted to return.
Cedric?
I think that this device is very powerful, and I think we should be very careful with giving it to this person or these people, because I feel like they might abuse it when it could actually help a lot of people.
Well, that's very true, and I don't think it hurts to do some questioning, but I do worry that they won't like that one bit if we're withholding this item based on their answers.
Well, I will do whatever you guys decide is best, but that is just my 2 cents, should I say.
So, what sort of plan would you have, Gendry?
The simpler the better, I would imagine. After what we just went through, the more complex our plans, it seems like the more chance for it to go awry. So I would recommend that perhaps maybe I hold on to the artifact, and I can disguise myself and journey into town either ahead of you or perhaps behind you, and we communicate, and you let me know if everything's good, everything's not good, and then we go from there.
Do you have a moment, Gendry, so I could perhaps talk to you on your own?
Oh, sure. Just 1 second, everyone.
I'm gonna kind of walk away from the group.
Great. It's complete darkness. Are you taking the lights with you?
I have one thing of light. No, you're all right.
I don't need your torch. Okay?
You do have that
Okay.
new drift club.
I do have a new drift globe. So, back off with that.
Jesus.
You back off! Go in your corner.
No, you
and talk
back
to
off.
You back off!
No, listen. You
Roll
listen
for
to me.
initiative.
You hang up. No, you hang up.
I know.
guess,
It's adorable.
I guess I'm still a little grumpy.
All right, I got a 19. Oh,
No,
okay.
come
Anyway.
All right, so as we walk kind of off a little bit, we're not like super far, but Niphirim's gonna say, I do think you are the most capable to hold on to this item, but I wonder if I can trust you.
Well, if you were smart, you wouldn't.
Ah, well, that's one check against you, my friend. I do think you are very, very incredibly capable, but maybe you're also a man of honor. In a way. If I were to give you this item, and you run, I'm not going to chase you. Just know that others will.
That's fine. I can run 40 feet per round, so it's whatever.
Me too.
Don't worry about it.
That's the first thing, and the
Shut
second
up
thing...
over there! This is a private conversation! Son of a bitch.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Except a rogue can triple dash, so yeah.
That's right.
Technically
I can triple
120
dash.
around.
So,
just holding my torch like, sorry. Yeah,
dick. Yeah.
Go on.
So I guess my point comes to this. I saved your life today. I could have let you die on that floor. And I saw you in trouble. And I came to you for aid. If I give you this artifact, can you tell me you'll bring it if I say it's safe?
Well, you did save my life. I cannot say that you didn't. I also can't say that it wasn't out of perhaps a need for me to help with the fight. It wasn't entirely unselfish. However,
You can think what you may about that.
well, what I'm saying is, when I said that, you'd be smart not to trust me, you'd be smart not to trust any of us. We've only known each other for a number of days at this point. So, for you to ask this of me, not knowing who I am, I understand that asking for this item, asking you to hold on to it, it's putting everything in my hands, and, to that I only have one thing to say. Of course! Of course, you call, I'll come a-running, of course.
Insight check.
Eric, roll a persuasion or deception, don't say which, and Niphirim an insight. Just give me numbers.
Oh, God. Damn it. 14.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I got a 24, so...
You believe him.
What do I just
You're
believe him?
welcome.
You believe
Okay.
him. He seems sincere. Very sincere. About 10 above you sincere.
Then I will say to him, you know you're not wrong. We haven't known each other very long. But I'd say you're afforded a bit of honesty. Of course, we needed you in the fight. But truly, I don't know. There was more than that. Think what you will, of course. You're going to anyway, but enough is said. And I turn around and walk back to the group.
The artifact.
I would like to
Oh,
roll a
I'm-
perception on the feelings of their facial expressions.
I
Their
would like
power
to
there.
actually study this, if you don't mind.
Give me a...
I'd like to point out that paladins have to keep our word, so
Cedric, give me, actually it'd be an insight check, but, like, at disadvantage, you're way the fuck back there.
Yeah, it's sort of
And they're
like kind of
barely
coming
lit.
back.
Ooh, actual...
Okay, yeah, sure.
Next
I meant,
time
like,
you
yeah,
and me
as they're
have, like, a
coming
side
back.
chat, though, Emmy,
Yeah,
we
give me an
both can
insight.
speak, thieves
straight
can't,
insight, then.
so just...
Oh yeah, that's right. That's totally true.
oh,
We can
So
just
no one
talk
here can
gibberish
read
around
lips.
these guys.
I was gonna say Elvish, but then, like, Sam's an elf, too, so...
Only got it.
Thieves can't, though.
half elf.
Yeah, but you can speak Elvish. Like I'm saying,
Yeah.
you're part elf, so you can speak
Don't-
Elvish, so shut the
Don't
fuck up.
equate me with
What'd you
that.
get,
Fucking
Cedric?
stop splitting hairs, you fuck.
I only got an 8.
What I mean to say is, it's a pleasure playing with you.
They come back. Gendry's always hard to read, and Niphirim is as hard
She
to
looks
read
stern.
as ever. Yeah.
All
Not
right,
sure.
so
Maybe they had an argument. Maybe they were
That was a
kind
good
of
conversation, Cedric.
Maybe it was sexual.
do,
You don't know.
Do you still have no shirt on? I can't really see. Great.
Not very,
Wonderful.
you're not very observant, are you? I never wear a shirt.
all right,
Great.
so
Wonderful. Glad we got that out
So
of the
what
way.
we doing?
in the morning, I think we should make our way back to JotunnFotr. Does anybody have any qualms?
I've got no
Qualms?
qualms. I'm hungry.
Of course
could
you
use
are.
I could
Yes.
use a snack. And
All
some
right,
more nap.
all
And
right.
more snappies.
Anybody up for some turtle soup?
Yes! We can eat it out of my bowl!
Actually, will you lot give Niphirim and myself some time to retrieve all of our items that we spent?
Oh yes, I would like to recapture my traps. That's not the
Yeah.
word.
Yeah,
Like,
easy
I
enough
would like
work.
to
You go
gather.
around and kind of reset the traps,
Dismantle.
bag them up.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then I'm going to spend the evening writing a letter. And I'm going to when I'm finished with it, take it as I go into the storage room and up through the vent. And I'm going to kind of look round and then sit on the vent and whisper "Un" into it and release the enchanted paper.
You fold it into a bird and whisper the name. It goes. Do you want to read the letter or?
I can.
For the audience?
Sure.
Go ahead.
It says, "Darling Un, it sounds like you've certainly got your hands full with everyone at home. I'm glad to hear that Selby's eggplants are turning out well. Wouldn't want to hear her after a rotten crop. And that Erling has returned safely. I'm certain his presence has put Father in a rather fair mood. I've just completed half of the job I was given in JotunnFotr. We found some mysterious device, but you know your big sister will suss out its purpose. Things have gotten much smoother with this group than any other team activities have gone in the past. I also write to send you a warning. The Great King Magni was attacked several days ago by a gigantic robot in the middle of the city during one of his addresses. In fact, my troop and myself managed to take down the strange beast and lay it to rest, securing the king's safety. My warning is this. The kind king will be sending emissaries to Father to question him about the tech. While I'm certain he had nothing to do with something so horrendous, I think it pertinent for you to know. You may share this information with him if you so choose. I leave it to your discretion. I will write more the moment I get the chance. I find myself in a position where writing without someone peeking over my shoulder might be difficult. Love, Niph. P.S. The painting is breathtaking. Words could never express the gratitude I feel for the thought and time you put into your brushstrokes. Keep up the good work.
Okay, right.
God damn it.
Go fuck yourself, Eric.
What? I mean, yes. So, Marcus, that hammer, does it come in any other sizes, or what's?
I feel like you asked that question once before.
Wow, now who doesn't listen?
You wiping
It has
paint
its
off
one
your chair?
size. As far as I know, it doesn't have any other sizes, but,
trying.
you know, who knows? I'm not well versed in crafting of magical items, so...
All right, I'm gonna lay down.
All right. So you guys sleeping here for the night?
I sleep on the same couch.
are
So
we gonna
was
set
there
up a watch?
ventilation up in the ceiling?
In the storage room, there's that.
Yeah, just the one tube. You know, as Emmy was
okay.
saying that, I was like, yo, there's a front door. You could just...
Yeah, but there's dead
go
people
ahead
out
and-
there. What if
Well,
they
there's
listen
dead people in here!
So here's what I'm gonna do before we sleep. I'm gonna pull the dead people in, and then I'm going to close the door and jam it shut. So no watch.
Okay.
We'll be good.
So as you approach the front door, it's open. So you bring the guy in, and you go to close it. Give me a fucking strength check.
Oh shit! I'll do my best.
Fucking...
Can I help?
Fucking shit!
Hey,
If you want-
Cedric,
I got a 20.
do you want
30,
Marcus
20.
to help you, or do you want to do it all by yourself?
Got a
big
dirty
boy?
20.
I mean, dirty 20 will do it.
Okay, that's fine.
It is
Aw.
rough though. You barely get it. It is
Okay.
harder to push than you're used to, like with these kinds of doors. Yeah, and then you
Right on.
finally get it sealed
Alright.
shut.
Oh, because there's no power. Because there's no power to it, right?
After you kind of do a little testing, you realize that all these doors are hard to move without the power core.
All right, so here I was. I'm like, very good. I've gathered up all my traps. I got to kind of see over Nif's shoulder what she was writing. That was fun. I'm gonna go outside and take a whiz. Why is this door closed? Son of a bitch!
There's
need to
restrooms
pee.
in the other room.
Who did this?
I'm still. I am literally right here at the door.
Literally, I can't see you.
I
Hold on,
obviously
hold on.
did this.
I take the lantern out of my bag of holding. What? Who did this? Nipples, was it you?
And
Son of a bitch!
I just get in the light. Me, I did this.
Oh, Jesus, those nipples. Okay. Very good.
Nipples, was this you?
Is that my nickname? I kind of
Son
like
of a
that.
bitch, if I ran
can
into
call
you,
me
piercing
Nipples.
damage is all I'm saying. Okay.
It's cold in here.
Listen, just... Alright, just you stay on your half of this compound, I'll stay on mine, alright? Jesus.
A nipple costume would have been less painty.
Yeah, no. I feel like it
Indeed,
would have been
would've.
more somehow. All right, so you're all done up for the night. Anything you want to do before sleep time?
Ew.
I'm good.
Cook turtle soup.
I would like to level up.
Yeah, ooh, yeah.
That's
if we could go ahead and
adorable.
do that, that'd be... Oh.
Yeah, not
Aw.
yet. Sorry. You haven't finished this job.
Yeah.
Finish the job.
Yeah. So can we take a long rest?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys doing watches or?
No, I don't think
Niph
we need
will
to.
rest for 4 hours and then
Yeah,
she'll
honestly,
get up
I
and
mean,
kind of keep an eye on things.
I'll
Perhaps
take one watch.
maybe, perhaps maybe just keeping some trappies over the one vent into the place, yeah.
Okay.
But I'd also probably want to fuck around with my disguise kit, make sure everything's good with that. Fuck around in my bag of holding, making sure any kind of different sets of clothing I have are accounted for. So I'm trying to decide what kind of disguise. And I discuss with the rest of the group that it's better that they don't know what my disguise is for tomorrow. So like they set off and then I set off, or vice versa. Like I'll get up and set off before them.
You're not traveling without us, right? It's a 3-day
you have 3
travel.
horses.
Oh, you know what? I do believe I will. Yes, that way we can vary the times in which we arrive, and that will just greatly,
You're taking my ride.
Increase. Well, I did pay for it, most of it.
We paid half, but sure.
Do you have a receipt? I feel like...
I put my I kind of spread my legs a little bit and I slap my thigh.
Gross.
Oh, that's okay. You can ride with me, little man. There's plenty of room.
Niph, you know what? Wait, are you
It's
motioning to
Niphirim that
me?
needs a ride.
Yes. Oh.
Listen, here, Lantern.
Inappropriate.
Listen,
I mean-
I'm
Suddenly inappropriate.
wondering, that's Niph.
I'm confused. I had a long battle. I'm going to sleep.
It's all right. You go ahead.
Punks out.
Go ahead there. Good hustle today. Good hustle.
I'm gonna
Christ.
clank my
Sad.
armor into a corner and take a nap.
Odin. Fuck.
Quick question before everyone goes to sleep. Where's the
Yeah.
capacitor?
I have it.
It's in flux at the moment.
Just with you?
I put it in my bag of holding.
Okay.
Shut up, Sam. That was fucking funny.
It'll fit, right?
Just laugh like a normal
Yeah.
person. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I put it in my bag of
That is
holding.
his
for
normal
now.
laugh. Wow, way to be objectifying.
His normal laugh is like some kind of weird lizard bird or something.
Whatever.
What? I am a human. What?
That's what humans say.
Fellow
That's how
humans.
humans respond to that. What the fuck? Who the fuck are we playing games with? Jesus Christ.
What were you saying, Niphirim?
Anyway, I'm gonna take the capacitor and just kind of fiddle with it. I'm not gonna like mess with anything too crazy. I'm just kind of moving some wires around and kind of mapping things and drawing it out in my sketchbook. So I'll hold on to it and then put it into my bag of holding.
Cool. All right. And y'all lay down for a long rest. Niphirim.
So I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
So what do we agree to? Am I gonna leave before you guys? Should we split up a couple days down the road?
Why would you
What
want
do you guys
to?
Why
wanna
don't
do?
we travel together and then when we get close to the city, we can split off?
Well, it depends, man. I mean, like, if they have lookouts for us, where would those lookouts be? The Tybalts or whomever would be interested in this fucking artifact.
We have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
But if
It
you're
would
traveling
also-
alone with the artifact,
Mm-hmm.
that's called being
Once you
vulnerable.
put it in a bag of holding, how would anyone know that you have it?
But if it's in a bag of holding and we're traveling together, how would anyone know that we have it to begin with?
Well, because you guys look
More
like
importantly, why are we trusting the rogue when you've got a paladin who can't lie?
You can lie.
So if someone asks you flat out if you have it, you'd have to say yes. Perfect. Okay.
No, you go in there and don't.
I see
have
your
it,
point there,
and then-
Paladin. I get it. Yeah. I mean, whatever you guys want to do. I don't care.
I think it would be dangerous to travel not together.
I suppose, but at least for like
what
the
if
last...
you run into like a bunch of those desert dog things?
Well, dogs,
as
thieves,
we explained,
dragons.
I can triple dash, so I think I'll be okay.
Not if you get attacked by a
60 feet.
dragon.
By a dragon?
Why don't we travel to the city together, and once it's in
BTS.
view, we can hang back and let you go ahead of us, and then we'll follow like an hour or two.
Yeah,
behind.
maybe like the last camp that we camp before
Yeah.
the ride into the city. Perhaps.
I think that might be a little bit more
How many days did it take us to get here? 3, right?
Three.
It
2.5
was a little less
ish with
because
horses.
of
You were
the-
there, Cedric. What do you
Fair.
mean? How many
Try-
days?
It was
You were
going to be
there.
3 full days.
You
It
did
was
it.
about 2.5. But you also
Okay.
had a battle.
Long time
and did
ago.
a rest.
It was a long time ago, and I was mostly drunk. Whatever.
Okay.
You guys don't run into
so
trouble. It
long
should
rest?
be 2.5.
mostly.
Niphirim, you get a long rest.
Sure.
When you wake up halfway through the night or come out of your thing, give
Like
me a
4
perception.
hours. Yeah. 23.
So, where are you sleeping? How are you sleeping?
I am in
There's
the
no sand
storage
here.
room. Yeah, I know, right? I'm not going to sand. I'm in the storage room.
Just on a bedroll.
Yeah, probably. Oh, didn't mean to draw it, but there it goes. How about in that area?
Okay.
Holy shit!
It's up against like kind of the racks
Yeah.
and stuff. Where do you put your bag of holding?
I have it under my head.
Okay. As you wake up, or snap out of it, you open your eyes and it's still kind of blurry. It's also dark in here, but you got dark vision, but there's not really any light. Did you leave a nightlight or?
Yeah, I had my rock still
Okay.
kind of glowing.
So just kind of as a nightlight?
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard to tell in the dark, but you rolled pretty baller perception. You wake up to a man's face directly in front of you.
Do I recognize this face?
Not at all. It is a
good.
very kind of skinny face, dark hair, in sort of braids going back.
Mm-hmm.
You notice pointy ears, but the first thing you really notice is that his mouth is sewn shut.
I'm going to roll onto my side. No? Okay,
As
sorry, go ahead.
soon as you open your eyes and kind of do like, he disappears into dust, blowing. Just look, makes eye contact, and then dissolves into dust.
Does this look like a spell or like I'm losing my mind?
Do an Arcana.
Go good.
Yes, a Dustonian.
Would I get advantage with this? No?
Nope.
Dirty 20.
Did you say custodian?
You're not aware of any spell that does this. It doesn't look like, he's refocusing. It doesn't look like, any kind of teleport you've seen. It doesn't look like any kind of invisibility shroud.
No Misty Step.
Doesn't look like Misty Step. They just kind of dust, almost in-game style. Like,
Okay.
the Avenger style.
I'm scared,
And then
Mr.
blows
Stark.
into the wind. Yeah, he's not feeling very good. It's almost like he was attacked with killed with the disintegrate. You've kind of
Real-
seen that, like,
real
heard
talk.
stories of that, but you don't really. That doesn't make sense. After it leaves, you look around. There's no one else.
She immediately grabs her bag of holding and clutches it, and she looks around and she's like,
Check inside
Alright.
of it.
Yeah, hey, did you say that you put that in your bag of
yep.
holding before you went to sleep?
I am
Okay.
going to open the bag slowly with kind of shaky hands and reach inside and think Radiant Capacitor.
You feel your hand latch onto something.
I pull it out and visually confirm.
It is a Radiant Capacitor. It is the Radiant Capacitor. As far as you can tell, it is unbothered.
Puts it back in, closes the bag, and then she is going to stand the
Sus.
fuck up, and she is going to walk around the room, still clutching the bag, and just check every corner and crevice that she can.
Give me an investigation or perception.
Okay. That's a
Okay, fuck.
24.
24.
Oh, no.
You take your time. You're fucking spooked. You scour every last inch and item in this storage room. Nothing. No, not only do you not find anyone or anything they left behind, you find no trace that anyone was here.
Okay, so
Whatsoever.
Niphirim is spooked. So the fuck is Emmy.
Halloween! Ooh!
Halloween!
Spooky!
After that, she is going to try to relax in that corner and just keep an eye out toward the vent and kind of, a little bit of everywhere, as that was really fucking upsetting.
Give me a perception for, like, your watch.
Oh, that's a 10. No.
You don't really... You are super alert, but also super spooked. Like, every tiny, like... in the desert, things expand, and, like, as the night comes, you're used to in ruins, especially metal ruins like this one. You're used to some contracting, some... you are spooked by every last one. Every time you're like, oh, and then, like, do a little inspection, but don't find anything. Yeah.
I don't like it.
But you never really see anything.
Don't like it. All right.
The rest of the 8 hours pass, and everyone gets a long rest. Yay! Everything's
Yay.
fine, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Sus.
Just for the record, I was like asleep in between the 3 barrels that had weapons in them. Just kind of.
Yeah, I was
That
at
was
14.
in the
I was at
obvious
14 hit
leader's
points
chamber.
before I.
We should probably go check on our horses. Oops.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they're back at
They have
camp.
they have their mouths sewn shut too.
What?
What?
Oh, hang on, I gotta write that down real quick.
Say what?
What?
Yeah, Niphirim does not share that information, by the way.
Nothing?
Okay.
Nope. Not yet.
Go on.
Okay.
She's too freaked out.
Good morning, everyone.
Alright,
What
so
you do?
It's morning time.
Mhm.
I
Let's
make breakfast.
grab our horses.
Armor up.
Feed them.
Attune to my shield.
Water them.
Yeah, go check on the horse.
All
Is
right.
somebody coming with me?
So you guys are heading
I
out?
will. I'll
Yep.
come with you.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I will also come.
So is everyone just going to get the horses?
Or are we just fucking off?
I
We can
don't
fuck
see
off.
any reason to stay here. No.
All right.
I go open the door, or at least attempt to.
Give me a straight check.
With assistance from me. Uh-huh.
Advantage. Go ahead.
I can help.
Yeah,
I
go
got
for
this.
it.
No,
I'm just like,
Niphirim's got this one. Mhm.
I've got my early morning sleepies. Some come help me.
Sleepies. So Marcus runs over. I got this.
I got a 19.
I'll lean against the nearest
19?
doorway and just
Yeah,
be like,
you just
yes.
barely with Marcus
You
and
strong
Niphirim's
lads.
help.
Yes, you've got
And it
this.
is
Very good.
open. And like you
You're
guys are
very
like,
strong.
oh, blinded. What the? Oh, you can't fucking see for a moment. And finally your eyes adjust as the desert light of the day assaults your eyes.
Would you like us to change to desert ruin?
Oh, yes. We could too.
Yeah, we could certainly do that. Aren't we just so cool?
So what do we unclick the?
There we go.
Desert ruins, unclick metal.
There we go.
Yeah, unclick runes.
All right.
So, Cedric.
The warm air greets
I
you.
think that this place is actually pretty amazing. What do you say about maybe shutting this door again, so nobody else hopefully comes in here?
You're just so smart.
Sure. I'll do it one more time. Stay back.
Marcus?
Stay back, Marcus. I can do this myself. I'm a big boy.
Please roll a 1.
Please.
I rolled a 2. I just kicked the door. Never mind. God. Fuck.
Marcus, you
wanna
want to
try
give it a
again with some
shot?
help?
Yup. That is going to be a 20.
There we go.
Nice.
He did it himself. I
Marcus
stopped. I
steps
kicked
in
it and
and
walked
just-
away.
Cedric just walks away.
And it is closed.
There you go, buddy. I'm sure you loosened it up for me.
Ouch.
Wonderful display
Roll
from the
for
both of you. Can we get going?
Yes, let's go get our horses. And we'll take off for
Salty.
the day.
We spin around and
Salty.
So
Gendry
you make
has
it
his
back to your
arms locked behind his
horses.
back, just fucking walking.
You come across your camp that you had where you left the horses. It's where you left them, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I
we
buried
walk
mine in sand.
They
Left
are
it as
there.
straw to breathe out of.
Luckily you
'Cause
put them somewhere
stealth.
where they have a little bit of shade, like under a tree,
Or
dead
sand.
tree.
Yeah.
They are there. They look very thirsty and hungry.
Yeah, we'll take some time
I pull
for
out
TLC.
water. I'd spray water in their mouth.
Stuffy Jams has a bandana on him and camo paint.
Nice.
Careful with the paint.
Yes.
Ask Josh. Anyway,
Yeah,
God.
should.
all right. So you guys
Don't
mount
get
up
any-
and head out.
Don't get any on its hooves. That'd
Yeah,
be
we'll
cool.
head out.
Yes.
Don't get anything into his stuffy jams.
All
That's gonna
right.
be bad.
So
Do
someone
not come near Stuffy Jams.
roll
I
me
call it.
a d20. Niphirim.
That's a 5.
5. All right.
Oh
I
God.
think I rolled something like
he's got
that
a
when we got
table.
attacked with the bandits.
You
that we-
roll
Yeah.
or you ride through the desert back southeastward to toward JotunnFotr,
This is a dragon. I'm going to be upset.
and nothing happens.
You son
Aw.
of a...
It's a
I
it's a
wanted to
normal
seduce a
day.
dragon.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
I mix
Why
up
do
the
only
table.
bards get to seduce dragons? I want to seduce one.
Okay,
No, I'm just
die.
saying you
That's
as a
how you
player, I would like to see that happen.
Focus, my dears. Are we doing watches for the night?
Yeah, it's
I'll
nighttime
take
comes.
first watch.
Take
Oh,
first
sure.
watch?
So we travel all day and now it's nighttime? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Perception?
Mhm.
As always, before I go to sleep, customary trip line traps for alarms and all that razzmatazz.
Sure.
You wake up to Niphirim being in your tent with her mouth sewn shut.
Woo!
Hey, Niphirim, why are you in my tent?
That's a joke. She's
Hey.
not.
Oh.
Something I meant to do earlier,
needed
but
more
your
sand or
reaction was
something
too
like
good. Niphirim, you still haven't told anyone, right?
No.
Give me a religion check.
13?
Okay, moving on.
Okay.
All right, so we doing watches. What we doing? You
Cedric
guys...
is doing a perception check.
All right,
Right.
Go ahead and give
I'll
me
take second watch.
Right, Josh?
Yeah, I rolled a 9 in perception.
a 9.
Yeah.
Your watch goes by. You're pretty distracted by your dream. It keeps kind of coming up in your memory. You've had a lot of weird dreams. You're a weird dude. This one just keeps popping up in your mind and making you wonder. But so you're a little distracted, but nothing really happens. All right, next watch.
Okay.
I will help Gendry, so go ahead
Oh, okay.
with advantage.
With advantage.
Mhm.
That is a 20. Dirty.
All right. You guys are a little more focused. So this is Gendry and Niphirim?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are a little more focused. It kind of helps that you keep each other awake and a little more active, a little more alert. You hear some, at one point you hear Traveler on the road, that you camped off of, but nothing really comes of it. And it's a quiet shift.
All right. Great.
And morning comes.
So in the morning, as we kind of start gathering our things to move out, Niphirim pauses and she goes, would any of you know? Never mind. And she gets on the horse.
I know some things as I get back. I am the horse too. Just some.
That's believable. Believable. Yes.
Is it? Is it though? All right.
I give you a nasty glare.
yes, very,
I believe he
very
knows
nice
more than he
smile
lets
this
on.
morning, Cedric.
Who wants to roll for the
Yep.
day?
Who's rolling for today?
I can. I got 8.
You got
That's
8?
the dragon.
I got a
Okay. Finally.
17.
It's
I
a
got
dragon.
17.
Here we
I
go.
got a 8.
Well. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys kind of go on. You start your day travel. You do start to see the Jotun in the distance. You figure you'll probably get there around noonish tomorrow.
Nice.
But you are starting to see the top of it, like, peek over the horizon. Like I said, you can see it for days. So as you're kind of going down the trail, there's a couple people you pass. It's not very much though. And then at some point, like, you're walking along, and Gendry, you notice it first. In the distance, it's kind of like it's off in the distance. You can't see many details, but there's a man just standing in the road.
Is his mouth sewn shut?
Niphirim,
Yes. Yes.
Niphirim, stop the horse.
What? I stop.
Marcus, Cedric,
Y'all,
Oh,
stop.
what? What? Why? Do you have to use the potty?
what do your non-elf eyes see?
That was pretty racist of you, bro. Okay. Anyway, you know what, Marcus, you keep going. Everyone else, stop. I can see there's something up ahead.
Yes.
Not sure what it is, but it's just standing there. It looks like it's. Does it look like it's facing?
So
towards us?
everyone, give me some perception.
Yeah.
Yay! I can percept things.
I got an 8.
15.
Can you percept that you hurt my character's feelings?
Oh, sorry, 18.
Yeah.
I got a 14.
I got an 11. No. Yes.
Damn.
Yep.
So Niphirim, you can kind of start to make out the details. You start squinting. It's bright. The sun's behind you, but you know it's kind of bright, and there's kind of dust blowing across the path. But from this far, he's probably about 500 feet from you, 500 yards maybe. And
It's a pretty big difference.
yeah, I know, right? What is distance anyway? A ways away. You start kind of squinting, and you can see it seems to be humanoid, obviously. Long, pretty sure it's gray hair, and he seems to be holding some sort of
Gandalf?
staff.
Gandalf?
No, that's a staff.
Are we doing a crossover?
Should I throw the hammer?
No, not this early. Don't
he's
put
just-
the hammer down. God damn it.
He's just standing there, not
Should we?
seemingly not menacingly. He's just standing there.
We should
He's just
bypass this,
standing
right?
there.
Because this is really
Menace.
creepy. Menacingly.
What are you guys
So
doing?
should we? We should go.
Let's just go up
round,
and say hi.
right.
Obviously.
Yeah. What if he needs help?
I don't like it. I don't. This is like.
I mean, Gendry, why don't you walk up there? You seem to like talking to people, and for some reason, people like you. So go talk to him and see what he says.
As you guys are kind of talking with each other and discussing, like, you look back, he's walking toward you. Slowly. Like,
Oh,
All right. You
Just
stay here.
calmly walking.
I'll cut the
wave.
distance with him. I'll meet him halfway. Stop waving, Cedric.
as you wave, he
God damn it!
waves
oh,
back and continues.
Gods damn it.
let's go say hi.
Damn it. No, Cedric, stay.
Uh-oh.
Stay. Sit, boy. Fuck.
Looking at his
I'm a
stride,
human.
he seems pretty old.
All right.
Maybe he needs some
Old
water.
doesn't mean not dangerous.
What's
All
that,
right, so
Cedric?
hands full of pockets. He's just fucking.
Hands
Gendry's
full of
fucking just
pockets?
walking towards him. Yeah, dude,
Handful.
fucking hands in his pockets, ready to fucking chuck a
pockets full of
dagger.
pockets.
No, his hands are full
Yeah,
of
you
pockets.
fucked that one up.
Obviously.
I fill my pocket with hands.
I like that. I
So
got
you
my
guys
hands full of
are
pockets.
approaching him? So did you get off your
Different-
horse?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Niphirim follows behind slowly.
On the horse, or?
Yep.
All right.
Staying
Marcus,
about
you also
10 feet
approaching?
away.
Yep.
And Cedric?
Got the shield out to kind of like
I
cover the
unsheath my
horse, and then
sword
the
just-
hammer in the other hand.
Very slightly.
So I have my dagger in one pocket and then my my smoke bomb in the other. Ready to go.
Shikasha.
As you get
Dagger
closer, you
means
start to get a better look at this man. His hair is definitely gray, long and gray, almost like Gandalf. He's wearing pretty much your normal kind of travel garb. He's got kind of like a cover kind of thrown over to protect him from the sun. He's got a very loose hood up. His walking stick, as you get closer, you can see it's kind of pointed at the end. Not really like a spear, but it does it's kind of twists and comes to a point at the end. And you also all notice that he has an eye patch.
That poor man and his missing eye.
As you guys approach, he approaches to meet you, and as you get close, is a hail, travelers. How fare you?
Hail, that's quite close enough. Let me come and shake your hand. Well met.
He stops, and you approach and you reach out.
Oh, by the way, is my blade, my dagger of warning, is that glowing at all to warn me of danger?
Nope.
No. Okay. All right.
Not
And
at
so I clasp. I say I take I keep the one hand in the pocket with the dagger. Take the other hand. Go to clasp his
Kind
by the
of
forearm.
tosses the staff to the other and reaches out, gives you almost a painful handshake. It's like this man looks old and kind of scrawny, but he is that grip. Holy fucking shit! And it's not aggressive. It's just fucking hearty. As he gives you the arm shake, is like, "Well met, and I'm sorry. What was your name?"
Oh, my name. Well, my name is Gendry.
Gendry.
Yes.
Sure. And your friends, and he kind of leans past you to address the others.
Yes, my friends. Yes, they also have names. Yes. So, what are you doing out here?
Same as you. I'm just a traveler, heading the opposite way. Apparently, are you headed
really?
to JotunnFotr?
Yes, we are. Yes.
Excellent. It's a nice place. I've been there a few times myself. Are you from there?
Me? Oh, not originally. No.
I'm sure. And kind of like once again, kind of leans past you and kind of like.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do your friends
uh-huh.
not talk, or?
Oh, sometimes.
He told me not to talk.
Sometimes too much. See, yes.
Really?
Why don't you just?
And what's your name,
He told me-
The talking.
My name is Cedric.
Cedric.
It is a
and he kind
pleasure
of
to meet you.
brushes past Gendry and reaches out to shake your arm.
Yes.
Well met,
Shit.
Gendry. Well met.
Can I,
and
since
you.
I'm closer to him, can I do like a quick investigation check? Just check him out on his body.
Yeah,
See,
give me an
like, if
investigation.
there's anything out of ordinary. Okay. I got
The
a
goggles
10.
don't work on this. That's for minute seeing, my dude. That's from a foot away. Unless you up in
Oh.
his grill.
Okay, well then I got
like-
a 5.
Gives him a sniff.
5? Seems legit.
Gives him
Seems
a
kind of
sniff.
smells.
Kind of smells.
So he turns,
Seems legit.
after shaking Cedric's arm, he turns to Marcus and you, holding out his arm.
I am Marcus, Paladin of Thor.
Ha ha ha! Excellent. He kind of slaps your arm and gives you a very. He's got like grinning ear to ear. Excellent. Always nice to meet a paladin and follower of Thor. He's
Indeed.
very mighty and a protector of this realm. You do well for this world. And you, miss.
I'm Niphirim. Then I reach out my hand.
He takes it and well met, Niphirim, and kisses. Yes, Gendry?
I just thought, can I do a scan of just all the surroundings around us?
Give me a
real
perception.
quick to pick up just anything going on around us at all right now?
Excellent to meet you.
You said he has
Niphirim. That is
long
wonderful.
gray hair and an eye
Same
patch?
to meet you.
13.
13. All right. You kind of scan as he's greeting the others. You kind of do the scan behind his back. You're not really seeing much. There's not it's just fucking sand in the path.
Okay. So then as I do, and I turn around, so I'm on the other side of him at this point.
What are you were behind him because he went past you. Are you going back around
That's
him?
what I mean. No, that's what I mean. So that
Okay.
he's in the middle of us, and so
Yes.
I just have my hands on my daggers and my coat.
All right. Sorry, Josh, did you have some? Cedric?
Yeah, so after he says that to Marcus, I'm sitting there on my horse and I just blurt out, Are you Odin? You got an eye patch. You kind of look like
He stops at after greeting Niphirim, and he just kind of that's very funny. A lot of people like to say that I'm a lot like the Allfather. It's funny you mention that. I get that quite often.
I
fact,
bet you're hit at parties.
Indeed, though I haven't been to a party in quite a while. But
Inside check. Inside check. I want to do an inside check.
Go right ahead.
I mean, you're right there. You could do it.
I got 14.
He seems legit.
Knowledge religion?
Give
Let's just keep
give
throwing
me
checks
a
at his ass
religion.
until we hit pay dirt. How about sleight of hand to feel it on his
Never
body
mind.
a bit or something? I don't know.
That
I
good.
rolled a
What?
2.
Oh,
All
you rolled
right.
a 2? Dang.
So he continues
Who
and
even
he
is
says,
the Allfather? Weird.
he continues and he says, like the Allfather, and you mentioned parties, it's something I like to do a lot at gatherings, is, like the Allfather, I'm a fan of riddles. Do you like riddles?
I do. I'm not very good at them, but I like them.
I'm sure you'll do fine, friend. You seem intelligent. More intelligent than people seem to give you credit for.
Oh, you have very insightful.
You have
Oh, jeez.
You have untapped potential, my friend. I can see that, and I don't see many things these days. And he taps his eye patch.
Oh, God.
Yes,
Does it make a
Eric?
squishing sound?
Can Gendry say to Niph in Thieves Can't fucking just on guard, fucking caution, warning, Will Robinson,
Yeah.
warning.
As you do that, he kind of chuckles. He says, "Do you care if I offer up a riddle? I love teasing brains."
I like games. Let's do it. And I pull out a couple flasks with some mead. Let's go.
All
Riddle.
right. Well, hey, if you're sharing.
Absolutely.
He takes it like skull and kind of wipes his beard and mustache and all right. Now, someone roll me a d6.
Fuck my ass. Why?
I'll do it.
5.
Oh,
5? All right. He kind of all right. What is it sorry, let me try again. What is it that which licks with no tongue? It dances with no legs. It devours, ever hungry.
Fire.
What is it? And he holds up to cheers you. That is exactly right, my friend. Skald! And he finishes the mead and hands the stein back, and that is very well done. See? And he kind of like turns to the rest of you and like, this man, smarter than he seems. You should.
I mean,
keep an eye to that and keep that in mind.
Yes, no, I do agree. A broken clock is correct twice a day. Yes.
Indeed it is. All right, well, that's enough fun. I've had my mead and my rest and my fun. Think I shall be on my way.
You're a meanie.
Think I shall be on my way.
I caught that, Josh. That's so mean.
Well, safe travels, friends. May the gods watch over you. I bid you adieu. And he kind of does a slight bow and walks off back the way from which you came.
Well, that was interesting.
Do you guys watch him leave?
Yeah.
I do. Fuck yeah.
I'm telling everyone we met Odin, because that had to be Odin. Look
As
just
he
like him.
gets about
Don't do that.
as he gets about as far away as he was, like when you first noticed him, he turns back and without missing a stride,
I
turns
knew
into
it!
dust.
I knew it!
Hold up. So Niphirim sees this.
It is the same
Everyone
way.
else just see that shit.
Yeah, that was
Actually,
Odin.
I don't know what you're talking about. As I pull my jacket, can we go?
I think I have kept this long enough. So the other night, when we were all resting, I woke up and there was a person in front of me. His mouth was sewn shut, and our eyes made contact, and he just disappeared into dust, just like that man just did.
Well, that man didn't have his mouth sewed shut, though.
No, but it was the
quite the
same
opposite.
thing.
Marcus
Bit of a
Sideric,
chatty Cathy.
give me a religion check.
You and Marcus.
Yep.
Sideric.
Me too.
Yeah, you
That
as well.
would be a numbers and things.
Yep, nailed it.
15.
Nice.
15?
I got a 16. I rolled a 15 plus 1.
Nice. You're both familiar. As soon as Niphirim says mouth sewn shut, Sideric, you think of it just before Marcus. In the Eddas, in the stories, myths, Loki had his mouth sewn shut because he was constantly causing trouble with it. First thing that comes to mind when you say that.
Fuck that guy.
So I look at Marcus like, all right, so if what you saw, it sounds like that was Loki. Creepy, but a god, I think, right? And then what we just saw was definitely something else. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was Odin.
Excellent.
Dude, you can't be telling
This is
everybody it was
fine.
Odin.
I'm telling everyone
He's probably
that's
trying to
awesome.
stay low key.
Real quick,
God
damn it.
Drink.
Gendry, give me a wisdom save with advantage.
Oh no. The gods hurt me for my joke.
You are smote, sir.
Wisdom save?
Stuffy
Yep.
jams is just like
with
fire.
advantage. With advantage. That's 20. Dirty.
Okay, cool, thanks.
God.
Moving on. What were you saying?
Niphirim turns to
What do you
Marcus.
mean, goddammit?
Niphirim turns to Marcus and goes, "What the fuck? What is going on?"
Obviously, the gods are interfering because the dream that our esteemed colleague had was about Ragnarok, and events are in motion that will cause great upheaval.
Did you do this somehow?
No.
Orvar
Unless
mentioned
it was me
we needed.
smashing stuff that made them look this way.
He mentioned we needed the gods on our side, and that's why you were with us. So what the fuck?
Yay! I'm doing my job.
I had that dream right as you took that thingy off the wall. So maybe you did this.
What the fuck did I was just touching the tech.
Yes,
what does
wonderful.
That have to do
Everyone,
with the gods?
everyone, if we could please keep walking.
And we're
Riding. I am on buckles.
Oh yes,
Well,
yes,
the horse
yes.
is
We're
walking.
walking and we're
Come on
talking,
now.
folks.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, we will walk
Yeah.
and continue on our journey as Niphirim is puzzled as fuck as to what's going on.
Do you have any more you want to talk about before camp, or?
As we're
Go ahead.
walking away, I wonder what gods we're gonna meet next. This is so exciting. I can't wait to tell my
Hopefully
cohort.
Thor.
Saying in Thieves' Cant to Niphirim, Gendry says, "Are you confident that that being did not somehow mess with the artifact?"
Yes,
have-
and she replies in Thieves' Cant, yes, I checked it personally.
You
and
guys,
for
all
many
you guys
hours."
hear is, did you niffle block the Citadel
That sounds kinky.
into the Beeble board?
I know you're speaking thieves can't, even though I can't understand
I
it.
squabble-de-gooked the commonplace.
Nice.
Mm,
Marcus, we're hanging out with some freaks here.
how can you be certain? How can you be certain
don't
without
judge
opening it up?
people's kinks.
I studied it extensively.
You're very confident it is untouched.
All right.
Did you scan it with your wrist, Hoodad?
What are you? I don't know what you went. How
What?
do you?
I'm sorry, Marcus. Did you say something?
Skippity boo!
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you
Anyway.
scoopily block the nipple block?
Horse 5.
Yeah. Marcus,
Oh my God, so we
I
make
one time
Make
I bipple bopped the bippity bop one time. It was
Anyway, moving on.
Gendry, please, or what? No, Cedric, please. You're
Cedric,
embarrassing yourself.
Oh my god!
So you guys eventually, the Hoda ring passes and you make camp.
Yes.
Anything you want to do before bed, or are you just in bed?
I would like to try to tinker a couple more.
So today's the morning where I start out early.
Well, once we get
Yeah,
a little
in the
closer
morning,
to the
yeah.
city.
You expect,
Right? Yeah.
Barring no interruptions or anything, you get there probably 10 or noonish. You can almost see the full Jotun now, and there's been more traffic back and forth.
Okay.
Okay, so if I were to go on
You're on the
foot,
main
how
road.
much earlier would I need to leave before them?
An hour. That'd be fine.
I would say like
Because you guys are on
they
horses,
would
so I don't
probably
know.
need to. It would probably take you till about on foot, probably about 3 p.m.
I mean, you can take my horse. I can keep up with a horse. And I'm not even
I would
boasting.
say
I can't.
Niphirim and Cedric could probably share a horse, just for like half a day. I mean, it's
Okay.
like for 3 days travel or a week's travel, that would be pretty exhausting
lot.
for the horse. But for a short burst, yeah, you could probably share a horse. Marcus has too much armor.
Well, why don't I wait? I'll wait for a while and leave after you guys then.
Okay. I would like to try to tinker some lightning arrows, if at all possible.
Give me that tinker check. How many are you going for?
I'm gonna try to get 4 out of
Alright.
the 26 capacitors.
I'll give you one tinker check. That would be Dex plus proficiency.
So that's gonna be a dirty 20.
You make some nice arrows.
Yes. And then, before morning gets too crazy, I'm gonna approach Gendry and be like, "Hey,
Gibbity gop goop gop.
yes, I mean, we can speak in Thieves' Cant if you want.
Tiddle
I
fiddle bediddle. Yes.
was thinking that I've got kind of an idea, and I open my journal and I show him a sketch that I've been working on, and you can see it's a dagger, and affixed to both sides of the dagger are one of each of these capacitors, and I explained to you that my thought process is if you were to press this button that would be attached to the pommel, then one of the capacitors would go off and create kind of an electric shock when you go to hit something with it. And then the second charge would then be released to be able to do a second burst if you were to so choose to press the button again. Would you be interested in something like this? At least one.
No strings attached.
No.
Gibble wibble, skibble.
Well,
bibble.
I mean, I was thinking you're going on your own tomorrow, and just in case, it might help.
All right.
If you trust not to zap your own leg.
Well, as long as you show me how to use it, I will use it.
All right. I'll try it out.
All right. So what's it called? What's the thing called?
Steve? I was thinking
the knife?
a dagger surge?
Is it kind of just an item that I would just equip?
It would be.
Yeah, it'd be
once
one
she
of
makes
your
it.
daggers.
Okay.
So it would basically be, what is it, 2d8 lightning damage on the button press?
Yeah,
I
probably.
can't remember.
I'll look more into it, but yeah, that's something that
Okay,
I
so
mean,
it's
you got
just a
the
regular
initial
ass
plans.
dagger.
This is gonna be something that takes time.
It's not
you
like a
gotta break
plus
down
one
a
dagger
knife.
or nothing. It's like just a regular ass
I
dagger
mean, if you
that has
add
the
it
extra
to
damage.
+1, it might, but no, I'd say she probably needs a non-magical dagger because magic shit's hard to
Non-magic.
take apart.
Okay, so I'm just trying to think about my attack bonus with that dagger. So it'd be a 1d4 plus whatever my additional shit is, plus the 2d8.
Yeah, if you press the button and discharge the capacitor.
And you said maybe a bonus action to press the button?
Yeah, it would be an attack
that would
and then a
negate my
bonus
second
action
attack?
to do.
Okay.
Yeah. But 2d8.
It's an option.
Can I press that button and then throw it?
As soon as you press it, discharge. We can go
I
over
thought
it
the
more.
If I
idea
press
was to
that
press
button-
it and then the second the metal touched something.
If I press that button and the knife is not
Like a
in,
taser,
will it shoot
essentially.
out of the knife? And if so, how far?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can discuss
Okay.
it more off,
I'm
but
a
because this
rogue,
is going to be
so-
something that, this is going to be something that takes time to build because you're going to have to break down a dagger and stuff. We can take it offline.
Okay, I'll think about it a little more and maybe work out some of the kinks and perhaps get back to it.
And I'm sorry, I just can't believe what is it you want in return?
Are you really serious?
Do I
Is
look
it-
it?
Truly that difficult to believe that I simply wanted to help?
Absolutely.
Huh. You're a very interesting fellow. And she also, at that point,
Well-
takes the Cloak of Elvenkind back out of her bag and tosses it to him.
What, so you're not going to use this?
I was going to sell it, but it seems you need a
Oh.
bit of lesson in humanity. And she turns and walks away.
Well, I didn't know you were going to sell it. Yes, thank you for giving it to me. I want that gold. Thank you.
You little bitch. You're gonna wake up in the morning and it's gone. I'm just
Listen to
kidding.
me, I gave it to you because I thought you would want to use it, not so that you could
Oh,
sell it.
you are
That-
talking
you
to the wind.
You super missed
gone.
And she, that's rude. I feel like we were still
Like
talking.
you're looking down and saying that, you look up and she's like over there digging a hole.
Burying
No way she can.
burying herself in sand. Go to bed.
Oh my god. Nighty night.
Good, yes, good. Yes, nighty night.
I'll take second watch.
All right,
Yes,
who's taking
I will take
first?
first watch again.
Get my perception.
I'll take first watch with him.
Ooh,
Well, I gotta
advantage.
say-
We'll also take first watch, boys club.
Yeah, 17.
You're not allowed.
Wow.
17.
Well, it'd be
Yeah.
super awkward to take second watch at this point. With Niph being like,
Fine, I'll take second watch with Niph.
Josh, you don't
no.
really.
You don't have to take second watch if you don't want. It's
Sarah,
cool.
you don't really see anything. Again, you hear a couple like nighttime travelers on the path away from the camp. You hear some critters in the desert, but nothing exciting. Your shift ends.
Very good.
Alright. I'll take second watch.
Give me that perception with advantage.
It's gonna be 14.
14. More of the same.
No
Nothing
sewn
exciting.
mouth guys or nothing
Nothing
like
you
that. We're
notice.
good. Cool.
You still have the thing in your bag, right?
Yep.
Okay. Noted. Yeah, nothing exciting as the ring passes.
All right. In the morning, I will approach Gendry when he comes out of his tent, and I reach into the bag of holding, pull out the capacitor, Radiant Capacitor, and I go, I truly hope to see you again. And she will kind of just slowly hand it over.
Yeah, just place it directly
Do I
into
see
the
this?
bag.
Do I see this?
Yeah, I mean, it's
That-
morning.
That seems like a bad idea.
What do you propose, Cedric?
Squiggle
I
wiggle.
concur.
I
What do you-
mean, I guess whatever, but if this world burns down, I'm blaming that guy.
Yes,
I mean,
blame
that seems
Gendry
fair.
Phillips. I don't have a problem with that.
I think we all know that's not your name.
Just
Wait,
Gendry.
who are you? Are you Gendry? Is that your real? What's your real name?
Yes.
Whatever you do, be near the Tybbalds. I need to know that you're within 120 feet and be on the south side. I will face south to message you.
Outside?
South side?
Outside?
Yes, all right. I will try my best. All of you, safe travels, and I hope nothing comes of this. I hope I don't have to do anything crazy.
Huh.
But if you guys do need help, let me know. I will stash this as best as I can and run to help you.
All right.
Or will I? I don't know. My name's Gendry.
Niphirim rolls her eyes and gets on the horse waiting for Cedric.
Wow. Squeaky?
Squiggle to biggle, bibble.
All right.
Keep bumping
we
your
start-
microphone. Stop that.
Whoops.
It's loud.
Whoopsies. Squeaky. Squeaky. Squeaky squeak.
So you guys are heading out first and then Gendry?
Yeah, I'll wait a smidge.
All right, how long are you waiting?
Until they are out of sight.
We have to take
Okay.
Buckles because Buckles listens to me. So you
Yeah.
take stuff.
Oh yeah,
We'll
dude.
take Buckle.
Did I keep Stuffy James?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
no
that's
one
not
wants-
cool. Hold up.
No one else
Hold up.
wants Stuffy Jams. You,
Hold up.
You get Stuffy Jams.
Hold up. They know what Stuffy James looks like because he has that sweet ass bandana on. So
You can turn
Take-
him
oh,
back
I'm gonna
in.
take it. I'm gonna take.
off.
Wow. Okay. All right.
How are people gonna know
Okay.
Let's
who he
keep
represents?
And we're
You guys
walking.
will know. You guys will. If you guys see me on this horse, you'll recognize the horse and know
I
it's me,
represent-
even if I'm disguised.
I
is what I'm
represent-
trying
Oh,
to
you're
say.
saying us. We'll recognize the...
Yes, I want you guys to not recognize, so there's like plausible. I fucking
see,
don't
I
know
see.
who he is. Legit, if you guys get captured, I
Sure.
fucking legit don't know. You know?
Sure.
So fine, I'll take off the fucking bandana. Fuck, and the camo paint. And
why
I
did you do
will
that?
just have him be regular horse boy.
Why
What?
did you do that to your horse?
Why do you customize your horse in Red Dead 2? Cause I can.
don't.
Fuck.
Anyway,
Anyway,
We're moving.
moving on.
And we're
so
walking.
you guys start.
Very
So you guys head out, and just as they kind of, are in the distance, Gendry, you start to follow. Probably maybe 20 minutes behind or so. You guys start heading toward the edge of the city, and the
Yes,
giant
yes.
robot above. And you come across the familiar at this point Raven Walk at the north end of the city, crossing the bridge over the trench.
Do we want to change
And-
over to JotunnFotr?
JotunnFotr?
City?
Wow,
Yeah.
I literally
Sorry.
just said it, and you still don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, let's
Did
go
you say
ahead.
Stjagen?
I said.
What'd you say, Stjagenfucker?
I said Jotun Ginger or something. I don't know.
Nailed it. Okay, so yes. JotunnFotr.
Wunderbar.
Okay, so you guys, like, head into the city, past the markets, you're hearing the criers, you're hearing, you know, all this stuff going on. You start making, so you're heading to the T-Bolds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right.
We're going to the naked lady's house.
Not always naked, or is she?
Oh.
So
Oh yeah, before you guys leave, maybe I ask, you know, like, let me know if she says anything about me or whatever.
She already did.
Shit that I would say.
Well, they caught
No,
your
she didn't.
poem and you got in trouble.
That's right. No, she didn't. So maybe she has something cool to say.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard.
Real
speeches,
quietly, Niphirim is going to say to Cedric, "Do not do that."
No, do that. Because Gendry will like have. There's no.
I'm
downside
going
to
You
to
read
Gendry.
lips, you weren't there.
I'm going to tell her another poem. She liked my last poem.
So you guys cross kind of the threshold of the shadow, the nice, cool, refreshing shadow of the Jotun above. You are... Gendry, you're not far behind. You do occasionally get kind of glimpses of them in the crowd, but you're blending in. Go ahead and just... Gendry, give me a stealth.
Stealth? Okay, because I did want to roll a disguise check as well.
Yeah, go ahead and...
Just to make sure how good my shit is, and then I'll throw the details of that to you privately.
Yeah, I got you, I see.
Okay, that would be a 25 for stealth, and I'm still rolling the disguise check. For you? what do you
Disguise
want the
check,
disguise
let's
check to
just
be?
do, I think we actually went with charisma plus proficiency. Just because you're kind
Okay.
of how to put on an air. And roll with advantage, it's just your thing. Why not? Also, remember, if you equipped it, you now have armor that can be illusory, whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, that would be advantage then.
Okay, so that's a 23.
A 23. You are very confident. You look like a completely different person,
Awesome.
head to toe. Even kind
And
of
again,
mess
I
up
think-
Stuffy
I think my
Jam's hair,
stealth-
and he looks a little crazy.
I think my stealth was around that too, 23, 24.
23,
something like
24? All right. You're feeling pretty good. Honestly, at this point, you're feeling like disguised and stealth enough that you can actually keep them in eyesight just to kind of keep an eyesight, but you feel very, very confident that if anyone were to like look at you twice, like they would have no idea you were actually just like you're tailing
Excellent.
someone.
Excellent. I'd also, additionally, I'd like to maybe try and rig something up so that if anybody tries to tug or otherwise relieve me of my bag, like a bell to like sound and whatnot, for me to be like...
Easy enough to just attach like a little bell or a little like chime or something, like two pieces of metal that jingle anytime it gets jostled.
Sweetness.
Easy.
Okay. And so for my part, I'm just gonna try and act like a normal Deuterino. Ask
Hey,
around for
dudes.
directions. Just like, hey man,
Where's
I'm
that thing?
in this town. I'm looking for a thing. I frequent some shops and then kind of mosey on towards where Niphirim asked me to be,
All right.
and just kind of hang out around that part of town.
All right.
You know.
So the rest of you, as you kind of get to, you pass through the wall into the road dividing the King's Quarter and the Green Quarter. You start seeing the apparati, I think is plural, of mirrors over the gardens. On your left, you look up and you can actually see the top of the very large longhouse that where you were jailed and then met Magni Verdundi, the Peacebringer, King of Muspelheim. And you kind of reflect back on that. Gives you a smile. Gendry's not here, but he's not too far behind, but definitely keeping stealth, like just minding his own business. As you start you're getting close to where you kind of peel off into, like, you remember you peel off to head to the T-Bolds, into the Green Quarter. You come into this this square. It's full of booths, like vendor carts, all that kind of stuff. So you guys, are you still on your horses, or you? This is pretty crowded. You probably actually want to start leading them.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Shouldn't we have, like, dropped them off to get our money back?
We can. There's no rush, right?
I want my money.
Do you want to do that first?
Oh, we'll get it.
I don't think I would have, honestly. I would have kept mine with
I mean,
me.
either way, you can...
I think we're kind of rushing to get this job over with, and then we can get our money back.
All right, either
Yeah.
way.
I mean, just for
that
the,
work?
hey, if anybody's watching the stable to see if we've come back, my dude would be like, yeah, nah, dog. I ain't playing that.
All right.
I ain't playing that game.
So you guys are at this point leading your horses. It's pretty crowded. Like, you know, it started getting crowded, and the guards were kind of giving this side eye, and, you know, like, come on, man, what the fuck are you doing? So you get off and start leading them. Pretty standard in this area. In this square, you're approached by, there's all sorts of hustle and bustle going on. You're actually approached by an elven woman, middle-aged, commoner's robes. She kind of walks up. She says, You are the heroes of Etseta Square. You saved the king the other day. Are you those heroes?
Yes.
That's amazing. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Did you see me tear the robot's head off? It was amazing.
I did. I was hiding on the edge of the square. Please, please, can you help me? And she kind of like turns to Cedric. He's like kind of up front.
As she's doing, she's speaking to him. Can I insight check?
Go ahead.
I just want to see, is she trying to pull one over on us?
Go right ahead. As you notice her hand in your back. No, I'm just kidding.
It becomes super apparent as to why maybe we should have split up, because Cedric can't not fucking
He's a
pose
hero.
and shit.
22 insight check.
22? You're actually pretty confident. You're very confident that she seems like a commoner. She seems disheveled. She seems like she maybe hasn't slept much lately. She seems very worried and upset. So as she says, please, can you help me? And she hands Cedric specifically a piece of paper with a sketch of a half-orc man. He has thick glasses and tidy hair. Under the picture, it says, missing, Ari Torgir. And she says, please, my husband is missing. He started spending time with this new group of friends he met in a tavern a couple months ago. They're a bunch of tinkers, and she's just rattling this all off.
It's okay, young lady. I will help you. What tavern?
Well, I'm not sure. It's somewhere in the Stormlord's Den.
Did you say tinkerers?
Yes, Ari liked to fiddle with old tech. And he was spending time with them, and then he just didn't come home one day. I tried tracking the people down, but I couldn't find them.
I turned
do you people
to
think you
Niph
can
and
help me?
Tinkerers?
Yes.
Do you know of anyone in this area that she may be talking to?
What the fuck is happening?
I think Sam farted.
The middle of your sentence, the loudest noise any of you have ever heard pierces your ears and numbs your brains. None of you can help but immediately cover your ears. You all drop to your knees in agonizing pain. Your vision goes blurry as your brains try to cope with the onslaught of noise assaulting your minds. Except you, Cedric. You are also brought to your knees in pain. But your vision remains clear.
Okay.
Then you see something happen. No, wait. Several things happen. In such quick succession that your mind has to rewind and sort out what exactly just happened. Try to sort it out. Okay. There was the woman in front of you. She was also on her knees, crying and covering her ears. There was a blinding flash of bright light. And at the same time as the flash, you were assaulted with some sort of wet projectiles. And when the light cleared, the woman was gone.
Blood?
You look down to see what hit you, and you find yourself completely covered in red viscera. You start breathing heavy as you look around to try to figure out what has happened. You see everyone around you kneeling and covering their ears. You hear wails of pain like a symphony that stabs at your heart. You look across the courtyard, and that's when you see it happen again. There's a man kneeling in agony, covering his ears. Some sort of lightning bolt strikes him from above. The man instantly aerates, painting the immediate area around him in red. The eerie part is that it doesn't make the sounds you expect. The lightning does not crack. The explosion of the body has no boom. Just psst.
Who's around me in my vicinity right now? We've got Niphirim and
You're
Marcus.
not even sure at this point. Your friends are around you. They are covering their ears, screaming. You can barely hear them. You just hear your heartbeat. Your muscles are locked up. You are stunned on your knees. You look up. You then start to look around and you start seeing more strikes around you. Your horse.
Buckles! No!
You look up to find the source of the attack. You see arcing energy crawling across the body of the Jotun, jumping from nodule to nodule on its underbelly. It starts to coalesce and collect around a central stem sticking out of the lower head of the Jotun.
I really want to move.
That stem begins to glow with energy before the largest stream of lightning you have ever seen shoots from the stem and strikes the longhouse. This one does make the expected sounds. It instantly explodes violently, sending large pieces of stone, wood, metal raining down onto the city. About 30 feet away, you witness a town person down on their knees screaming, just smashed under a large piece of stone.
I have a plan, but I need to move first.
Lady and gentlemen,
oh my god.
the Gjallarhorn has sounded. The Jotun attacks. This is Ragnarok.
Cool.
But that's a story for next time.
Already?
God damn it!
I just came up with the prettiest poem for that lady too.
Oh, she's
well, now you gotta
so
share it.
dead.
Now you gotta share it.
A pint of mead is good and smooth, but I would rather be with you. In the fields of grain and the forests of honey, holding your hand and touching your body. That's all I got so far.
Is this to your big friend?
That was to the no, that was to the naked lady getting painted because she liked my last
to the naked
wow,
lady?
Dude. Wow. Wow. I guess you just dropped that chick in a second. Weird.
I'm sure she's fine.
He's young.
I'm sure she's fine.
The turn. We've arrived. Ragnarok has begun, guys.
Well, all that plan went to shit.
I'm so glad you spent so much time planning. Because the end of the world is here.
So I could totally skedaddle with the artifact, right? Nobody would really
Lightning struck Gendry!
even remember I exist.
By the way, at this point, Gendry, you are just like about 300 or like a few dozen feet just outside of the square. You've been following them, so.
So he's here as well. Like he's.
He is
witnessing
also witnessed. Cedric's really the
witnessed.
only one that witnessed it because
He's
the rest
part
of
of
you
this,
are
yeah.
blinded and paralyzed and covering your ears.
How did
in
I?
Blinding
How was I able
pain.
to see it?
You don't
What
know.
happened? So
Favored by the
Also-
gods, you
I
mean.
see all of this happening, and the only thing that Cedric is thinking is grabbing these two people and running for that underground under the Tybalt's house, where we kind of hung out with the dwarves.
Oh,
It was
you
underground,
know.
and I thought
Cedric is
the
so
lady-
Yeah.
sweet.
Also, I meant to mention before, you all you'll need to write this down because I'll forget. You all have advantage on wisdom checks and saves for 7 days.
Oh.
Because of Desert Odin.
Because
of Odin.
of answering the traveler's riddle. That includes
Excellent.
perception. That includes like
Did you say
anything
for
that
the
is
next 7 days?
anything that is relies on wisdom checks or saves.
Nice.
So like perception, anything like that.
Rad. All right.
I'm writing my poem down, and I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
it to that lady when I see her.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I'm sure she's
If
fine.
you see her, she's not
It's
dead
the end of the
for
world.
sure.
I'm sure she's fine. Thank you
Oh.
all for
Rich
joining.
people usually
Grab
are.
some fucking rifles, homie.
Thank you all for joining, everyone. This is, it's literally just getting started. That was, like, this is the point at which the title card comes up. That was the fucking cold opening, people. This is where the campaign begins. This is where things get crazy. This is where things get weird. And, you know, the end of the world is all the beginning. I believe someone once told at least one of you, the end is only the beginning.
Was it that old lady right in the beginning?
It was Heimdall, you idiot.
Oh, that's right.
I don't have a sign up. Bye!